Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Faith, of course. This is going to be you guys' reading for the next 48 hours, okay? So this is going to cover the time frame of November 8th through November 10th. This is for the collective. So, of course, if it resonates with you, then it just resonates. If it doesn't resonate, then you guys try the next 48 hours, okay? But anyway, yes, let's see what we have going on hitherith, okay? Okay, I am picking up the letter J, first, middle, last initial, or some of you guys may be dealing with people whose birthdays are in the month of July. July, June, January. So is that Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, somewhere in there? Yeah. Let's see. Some of you guys may be dealing with younger water signs, which it makes sense why I just said possibly Cancer. But also some of you guys, you may actually end up meeting somebody new, and this person could be younger than you. Ooh. Okay, I get the word trust. So some of you guys may possibly be having severe trust issues over these next 48 hours. Or some of you guys, maybe you're not trusting enough in the universe. Maybe you're not trusting enough in the process. Somebody could possibly be losing their shit. It's almost just like, oh my God, like it's almost like one of those things where you kind of just like, is it supposed to be like this? Am I supposed to feel like this? Am I supposed to go through shit like this? Yeah, it's life, What can you do? Okay. Some of you guys may possibly be planning a trip within this next 48 hours, or you are going on a trip. It may be a short trip, okay? Yeah, it's funny. Didn't I say trust issues? First card out, Nine of Wands. Some of you guys, somebody's getting cut off when it comes to communication. Or some of you guys, if you possibly been waiting on communication from somebody, it still seems like you're still not going to be communicating with this person over the next 48 hours. Somebody's being defensive, but I also get the energy here. Somebody is trying to see if the other person is going to crack. So it's almost just, I get maybe egos are very likely getting in the way. Somebody's kind of like, well, I ain't going to reach out to you if you ain't going to reach out to me. Even if it's not a love type scenario, it could be a scenario revolving around friends, family. But it's just a sense of somebody's being too defensive and they don't want to let their guard down, Also, the Nine of Wands can be the energy of like a stressful relationship. So some of you guys on the next 48 hours, you may possibly feel like that your relationship is just like too stressful, especially I get ringing in the ears. I also get headaches. But you know what? Some of you guys, this stressful relationship could possibly be coming from your energy because you may be going through something personal that you may not be letting the other person know. So in a way, it's like your energy in a way could kind of like start to be on the decline because you're trying to figure out how to deal with whatever the hell is going on around you. Okay. But I do have this energy of it's like never giving up. So even though a part of you wants to throw in the towel, even though a part of you wants to be like, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm done with everything. There's still that other part of you that feels like, you know what, you can't give up yet. Because as soon as you give up, everything goes out the window. Okay? I do get, even though I have my incense burning, I do get smoking. So somebody could be smoking. Somebody may possibly think about smoking over the next 2 days because they feel like it's going to help with their stress. Okay, I get the word boardroom. So some of you guys may be getting called into a meeting, possibly at your job for something. Yeah, because I get boardroom. So it could be like a company meeting or whatever it is, some type of meeting that's happening. I feel like the meeting represents some type of changes. Some of you guys could possibly hear about some type of retirement that could be happening over the next 2 days within your company. Somebody could be retiring. It's probably much needed. It's probably a much needed announcement because whoever this person is, they seem like they make the job more stressful than they do. Then they make it like they make it too stressful. It's like one of those things where it's like it's almost like you rather be at home dealing with the stress at your home than deal with this environment that somebody has created around you. I don't know why I also get this energy as well. Somebody's worrying about what others are thinking of them as well. And I feel like it's something based off of appearance. We have nines, so nines represent being in solitude. So I do get this energy over the next 48 hours. A lot of you are going to want to just be to yourself, be in solitude. But I feel like you have to fight that. You have to overcome that because I get this energy. When you're in solitude, then that's where the negativity starts to come into play. So try not to isolate yourself from the group. Try not to isolate yourself from your relationship. Like, try to carry on as if everything is okay, even if everything is falling apart. You have to keep that positive energy because that's the way the universe responds, is saying, okay, you're not going to let this break you, so we're going to help you. I said the other day on my Instagram, the universe can't help you if you don't start helping yourself. I mean, I don't know what you think is the fuck is going to happen here. The universe is not going to step in and make all these different ways for you by you sitting on the couch, by you not doing nothing. It doesn't work like that. You got to put in effort. You got to. Ain't no way around it. Shit's just not gonna fall out the sky. It don't work like that. It may feel like it fall out of the sky, but that's only because you're doing your part. If you don't do your part, then you may start to feel like the universe is ignoring you. Well, they're not necessarily ignoring you, but they're waiting for you to do something different, to decide to be different, to decide to be better. Okay. Pardon me. Another thing too with the Nine of Wands, we have like this is a card of expansion. Some of you need to be more open minded, which goes back to what I was just saying. Even though shit may be coming crumbling down, keep expanding, keep being open minded, keep being positive, and being like, you know what, something eventually gonna break, something eventually is going to come through, and things are gonna get better. But you gotta believe that. Some of you guys are staying in misery. Because I almost get the energy as well. Some of you guys may be dealing in a situation where it's like you're not talking to someone. You may live with them. So it's almost just like you guys are strangers under the same roof. No sex is going on. No attention. No affection. It's just kind of just like, what? Blah. But again, like I said, trust issues. Some of you guys may be having a hard time trusting somebody again because of what they did and whatever they did. You're having a hard time opening yourself up, even if it's to somebody new or the possibility of new love. You are remaining guarded based off of what happened between you and this situation, you and this person. Somebody may be going on a trip to the dentist, or maybe you should think about going on a trip to the dentist within the next 48 hours. Yeah, see what I say? Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords, feeling trapped, which just goes back to what I was talking about with the Nine of Wands, feeling trapped. I almost get the energy feeling insecure. I feel like you may be feeling insecure about your image, about your body. And it goes back to me talking about somebody being worried about what others are thinking of them. There it is right there. I just get insecurities. And I also get an energy of depression. I feel like this is only going to be if you decide to isolate yourself from the world just because you don't know how to navigate your way through a situation, okay? But the Eight of Swords is that energy where it represents not giving up. So obviously, if you don't give up, there's some type of reward that will be waiting on you at the end, but you have to weather the storm because there's no way around it at this point. You just have to. The Eight is like feeling stuck. And some of you guys don't know if you can trust someone. Even if this is somebody who's already in your life, you just don't know if you can trust them. Okay. Another thing too, you're very unsure about a lot of stuff. And this could be you being unsure about if it is the right thing for you to do in terms of giving up. You don't know. Because deep down, you really just don't know what the hell you want. You don't know what you want. I feel like some of you guys don't know exactly what you want out of life. But I really feel like you do. I feel like on the back end you actually do, but the issue is you're too insecure. There's not enough faith in yourself that you can do this, and I feel like that's probably why you feel like that there's no way forward. That's probably why some of you guys may be ready to abandon the ship because your insecurities are showing a lot. That's why some of you guys are checking your image. I get somebody may be staring in the mirror a lot. Why is that happening? Because you keep trying to convince yourself every day that you don't have what it takes when you know you do. So it's almost like you're beating up on yourself before you even get there. Because I feel like with this Nine of Wands, you're almost to the finish line. You only got one more card to go, and that's the ending and the new beginning. But some of you guys, you already want to abandon the ship right here at the 9. You ain't even got to 10 yet. And you see how you're going backwards? The 9 then goes to the 8. You're just going backwards. Some of you guys, there may have been some type of karma that may have came through, and this could be possibly why you want to go backwards. Some of you guys, I get somebody may be wanting to go backwards to a karmic connection, even though you know you cannot trust this person. And likely this is somebody who you're not even talking to. Some of you guys haven't even been talking to this person since the month of August. I was about to say July, but July, August, somewhere in there. Or 9 days ago, 8 weeks ago, 8 months ago. It doesn't matter how far back it goes. But it's like you're thinking about this connection. Even though it's karmic, even though you know there's trust issues, you may even be kind of like beating yourself up for thinking about this connection. But I wouldn't say don't beat yourself up about it, because at the end of the day, when you love somebody, when you care for someone, I mean, that's just what it is. It doesn't mean you wasted your time caring about somebody. It just happens. Every connection we get into ain't always going to be a home run. Shit, if that was the case, dangerous fucking world right there, Yeah. Get some more cards. Some of you guys could possibly be sick, by the way, because I do get the word soup. So some of you guys possibly, if you do get sick, getting soup. Some of you guys, if you are going to the dentist, it may be them saying that you can only do soup, liquids, and stuff like that based off of what you have to get done, whatever that may be. Some of you guys are not talking to somebody in your family. It could be a Sagittarius or a Virgo, or it could be Leo, Aries, Taurus, Capricorn. 10 of Pentacles is security. Didn't I just say the 10 is next? Even though this 10 of Pentacles isn't a Wands card, it's still a 10. It's still an ending and a new beginning. Somebody doesn't trust their family as well. Now is the time to keep shit to yourself. Everything that you want to do doesn't have to be shared with the world. That's where some of you guys may falter. You may be too eager to share accomplishments or shit like that with your family and stuff like that. No. Now it's time for that shit to go away. No more of that. It's time for you to keep it to yourself. Okay? But yeah, this 10 of Pentacles, family security, this also can represent inheritances. Some of you guys may possibly feel like over the next few days, if you're dealing with inheritances or for some reason I get alimony, child support, things dealing with the estate. Some of you guys may possibly feel like that somebody in your family is blocking you or in the way from you getting to this 10 of Pentacles energy. This is financial security. So some of you guys, you're worried about your finances. You're worried about when you're going to get financial security. And I feel like that will happen. But you don't want to come this far just to turn around and go back and start over. And that's what some of you guys are doing right now. Some of you guys abandoned ship because maybe at that time you made an emotional decision. Like, I just can't do this no more. I'm just going to start all the way over something else. But no, stop doing that. Finish it out. Finish it through. You're not seeing something through the way you're supposed to. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, I get something about a gap. So, some of you may meet somebody who's older. Some of you guys may be in situations where there's a huge age gap between you, between you and the person who you're in a relationship with. But this also could be the distance that you have between you and family. Somebody's creating distance between their family. And it could be because you can't trust them. I get the energy as well. See, the 10 of Pentacles can be the energy of like feeling like that you know someone, feeling like that you've known them for a long period of time. It's like that soul family connection. Some of you guys, I get the energy. Some of you guys feel like that you've lost your best friend because you're not talking to somebody anymore. It could be trust issues. Somebody may have possibly not defended the other person to their family, made the other person feel insecure, made the other person feel like that they're less than. So that situation may have kind of like dissolved because somebody didn't have the other person's back. Well, the Ten of Cups wanted to come out. So happiness, happily ever after. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Some of you guys are already in these connections, and like I said, you want to abandon the ship, but you know somewhere deep down in your soul that this person makes you happy, and some of you want to give up on that because you're letting your own personal shit get in the way of seeing the bigger picture. That's only for some of you guys if you're already in a connection with someone and you're starting to turn cold because you're dealing with personal shit and it's starting to affect your relationship. Yep, see? Nine of Wands came out again, what I say. Some of you guys may not be talking to a Virgo, okay? But again, being defensive when it comes to your family. I get this energy. Somebody's asking you what's wrong with you over the next 48 hours. Or somebody may be asking you this now, and you're kind of like not want to talk about it. Why? But some of you, the message here is don't give up on your family. Just because you're having a bad fucking day doesn't mean you get to throw in the towel. And I almost get that energy. Yeah. Yep. You gotta stop running. Now is the time to stop avoiding responsibility. Somebody's avoiding responsibility. Somebody's avoiding responsibility when it comes to family, when it possibly comes to money, but also there may be an avoidance of like somebody's avoiding their talents. Somebody's avoiding, fine tuning their creativity because the death card can be like a creative struggle. Some of you may, if you're writing, you may feel like you have writer's block. Some of you may feel like that you have to stop doing some type of creative venture because you don't have the money. But in a way, I feel like some of you guys, in a way you're already protected, in terms of you going where you want to go. But you have to believe in that. You have to believe that the universe is going to make a way for you while you're going toward your next destination. Some of you stop believing that. Some of you, in a way, may have possibly stopped kind of like believing in the universe in a way because of what has happened to you, possibly within the last week. Some of you has possibly been a rough month and a half. Some of you guys, this roughness may have possibly started in the month of October. Some of you, the end of September, But it's like you want to run away. And again, like I said, some of you, again, you are avoiding your family. And this person may be trying to talk to you, maybe trying to call you, but some of you have this person blocked or you read and you don't reply. Also with this Seven of Swords energy here as well, somebody didn't study for a test, so I see some type of cheating happening. Somebody's going to be cheating on an exam they didn't study for. So, and you know why somebody didn't study? They're spending too much time trying to pacify their relationship, even though they know they can't trust someone. So it's almost like running behind somebody 24/7, and you forget about the shit that you got to do just because you don't trust someone. You wasting your time and your energy when you could have been putting that into studying. I also get the energy as well. Somebody is avoiding applying for something that needs to be applied for. It could be school, it could be housing. Who knows what it could be. Somebody may also possibly be avoiding the doctor. Who knows what that, somebody could be avoiding the doctor, don't want to go to the doctor. But also with the Seven of Swords energy being here, as well, somebody can't outrun this situation anymore with their intellect. Like somebody using their words, their phrases to get around the situation. There's no more of that. That's over with. Because now somebody has to face what they've been avoiding. Some of you guys, somebody who you have kids with has been avoiding you. Somebody's been avoiding coming home at night, or somebody's been avoiding coming home, period. So somebody may not come home till late at night, so then you guys only see each other for a couple seconds, and then boom, we're asleep. Let's clarify the death card. Clarify the death card. Clarify the death card. Yeah. Toxic. But see, the thing is, the devil card doesn't always have to be a person. It could be your own energy, which I already talked about before. It's time to leave something behind. 8 of Cups. Some of you, this is a friend who you thought was genuine, and this person could have possibly backstabbed you, talked about you behind your back to your family. Or somebody is leaving behind a situation where somebody's family is just being really mean to them, not being accepting, not being inviting. Some of you guys could be leaving a Scorpio behind, Capricorn, Pisces, Aquarius, Virgo, Sag. The Devil card is also anger. Somebody's upset that they haven't been able to follow their dreams due to circumstances, which could have been family or something like that. But the 8 of Cups is about following your dream, doing doing what makes you happy, doing what you're passionate about. Some of you guys, you're just in a relationship just because you just in a relationship. There's codependency there. But also, this is toxicity. This is, I feel like, in a way, overindulgence. Well, you know what? There's a journey that you have to go on, and it's a journey that requires you to go on it by yourself. Some of you may not be ready for that conversation, but it needs to happen. That's the only way things are going to be able to change. But also, if this is a dream that you have, some of you guys may be worried about family situations, especially if you have kids. You could possibly be worried, like, if I'm going to be able to do this, even though I have a family to take care of. And I feel like that this energy here is saying that, you know what? Why not give it a try? There's nothing wrong with trying. Somebody's finally walked away from an abusive situation, or somebody is right at the edge. So that will be happening over the next 48 hours. Somebody is walking away from an abusive situation, walking away from somebody who's an alcoholic. Somebody's walking away from somebody who is possibly a thief. I almost get the energy. Somebody has stolen your joy, and you allowed that person to continue to be in your energy. So you got to own that and be like, you know what? I allowed you to think it was okay to stay in my life, even though you treated me the way you did. But that's coming to an end, like I said, over the next 48 hours. Somebody could be moving unexpectedly in the middle of the night. Be careful. Some of you guys, if you are loaning out money to family members, they're going to ghost you and they're not going to pay it back. But another thing, too, some of you guys are getting ghosted by a Scorpio. This is somebody who came back from the past, who you should have left in the past, but you wasn't listening because you want to be hard-headed. But yeah, it's happening. You're going to get ghosted by this person again. Use it. It was a lesson already, but you didn't want to see it because you're letting your devil energy take over. Because some of you guys, you're really attracted to this person. The sex could be good, so it could be hard for you to deny this connection with this person. But look, if they ain't helping, they hindering you. Some of you guys already know that. When this person's in your energy, you can't do a damn thing. It just feels like your life is in shambles. Hello? You're laying right next to the damn devil, might as well be. Some of you guys, this is a person. But like I said, some of you, this is your own energy when it comes to you believing in yourself. You stop believing in yourself just because you feel like you can't do it, just because you see other people, you may feel like, oh, they can do it better than me. Who the fuck said that? You're telling yourself that. You're being negative to yourself. Nobody else has to do it. You do it good enough. Okay? So get out of that. But anyway, message has been long enough. This has been you guys' reading for the next 48 hours. I hope it helped, and see you later.